Actually, what I took from I think it was a bootleg or something I found where Dimebag was doing a clinic, and actually totally works for like the left hand, is go all the way back down, and then do every different combination, and then like you do that a little bit and you're already like dying, so it's like yeah, see like right there, I didn't warm up, but yeah, and then you do the whole like Cannibal Corpse, like little minor third trill kind of thing, and that's like really good way to warm up. And if I really have no time, like really quickly, I'll just like with my right hand, I'll kind of go with it. So you're kind of engaging the other hand.
Yeah, absolutely.
And one thing like Gary Holt from Exodus told us, he would just like, with his guitar not even plugged in, like when you're talking to people, just kind of like, he's kind of doing like this. Because most of the time it's loud and everybody's just like in your face and you're just kind of like, all right, I gotta kind of play. So that's some of the warm-ups we do.
Yeah.
So the ideal is hardest licks at a slower tempo. But
one question, I mean, you're talking about you have some tendonitis issues. I'm actually experiencing something similar.
yeah, yeah, you're wrapped up.
Yeah, I was really depressed this weekend. Like, I can't play. I don't know what's gonna happen. Yeah, just like any advice on getting hurt or any experience.
You kind of just need to take it easy. Like it's funny. Like we all went bowling last night, and since I'm left-handed and I play right-handed guitar, I can feel like the muscles like pretty strained right now. Like as I play, I can feel like little when you pain. So I would always just say like just play guitar. Whatever it is, it doesn't have to be like the most difficult thing. Just as long as you're playing, you're still practicing. And then even then, like if you can't really play your full potential, you can give that time to actually work on constructing songs. Rather than that's the thing that a lot of people they get into the shred room. They're the bedroom shredders, but then like when it comes to actually song making, they can't really do anything. So that's the thing that I always stress. I can't stress enough is just actually like making songs and like riffs and licks and like recording them if you can, and just like having them in like a big library. Like how big was your like 200?
Oh yeah, for our first album, Christ in Utopia, I think it was 180 riffs, like to pull. The cool thing is like I was still pulling from that.
All killer riffs.
Well, there's some duds in there, but yeah. But thank you.
I grew up listening to all sorts of metal, and like I had already moved out of my parents' house by the time I was listening to the album. And, like, I went home, and my mom was like, "This is the first metal album I can listen to."
Oh, that's awesome.
It's like accessible by even my Asian mother.
Oh, right on. We're in.
That's cool.
All right, Alex, since you're left-handed and you play right-handed, what's your dominant yo-yo hand?
Lefty. Yeah. So I picked up the guitar because like the righty because like everyone else plays like right-handed guitar. I mean they do have left-handed guitars, but they're more expensive and they're kind of harder to find. And I figure since if you're like starting an instrument fresh off, like I don't think it really matters if your dominant side's lenient towards one another. So I just kind of picked it up, and it actually like it made more sense to me to like this is the hand that does more of like the work on the guitar, and you're just like stationary with your right hand here. So it seems like that would be better for me actually.
Do that Michelangelo video.
Yeah, and he's doing all the.
What? I always joked. I'm like, he plays guitar the right way because they don't make left-handed pianos.
Yeah.
So fellas, hey.
How's it going?
Speak of piano, they don't make left-handed pianos, right? Exactly.
That's a question.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Yeah.
That's me back on Jimi Hendrix, Kurt Cobain, pretty much all these great songwriters.
Yeah. And then the last like exercise thing I always do is like a lot of and it helps to sync up my picking and my fretting hand. So it's just like a bunch of like bouncing like that helps a lot, just to get like everything synced up. And I don't know, just like arpeggios and
Yeah, like that's. Yeah, we actually talk about like sweep arpeggios. 'Cause we do a lot of those. So like I mean we could just do this like the first one you always kind of learn is like the Randy Rhoads. That kind of thing, and that's just how you would like form that. Like that right there, that's a minor arpeggio. You're basically getting like an A minor chord, which is just A, C, E. Or if it was, yeah. And you're taking those 3 notes and just playing it like all over the place. So when you do like that's just 3 notes. And so that's kind of the way you would base that. So like if we're doing like a 5-string arpeggio, you would go, there's your A, there's your C and your E. And you would basically just add that on the other strings. And so now you have a whole 5-string. And then you can even add the like tap of like another. So that's just like it sounds like a bunch of crazy notes, a bunch of stuff going on, but it's like when we write like an arpeggio, it's just like, oh, there's an A minor chord, drop that on top, you know, and then same thing with like let's say we're gonna do like we're gonna move it down to another chord, which would be in A minor would be G major. Same thing, you're going G, B, D, and same thing, G, B, D. Those are like 5-string, and it's kind of just, you follow the chord. Like you see a chord progression. Ideally, you see a chord progression and we're like, oh, I know all my arpeggios. Don't just do arpeggios over the whole thing, because it gets boring and people just, yeah. So I don't know if you want to talk about technique about sweep picking.
Can I ask a question
Yeah, man.
about chord progressions? How do you? I guess this would be the struggle for anybody, but like, how do you